Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a full face of all the new cosmetics that I got, and I'm really excited about her new launch, which is a soft spoken velvet lip cream. I got it in 4 shades just so that I can swatch them for you guys, so you don't need to buy all of them and you can see which one suits you best. And the only two guys that I've already tried are these two, which is the foundation and the face cuddle, because she hasn't come out with new complexion stuff. So honestly, I don't remember if I like the face cuddle and the cushion because I only tried it once for you guys. I hate it. I hate the way my hair looks like this. I'm used to having my hair like on my face, but there's this one girl who's always commenting on like putting my hair slicked back like this. I don't know why, but I just feel so awkward with it. I'm gonna go in with the Neogen face gloss. It's like it has some skin benefits. Honestly, I cannot give them to you on the top of my head because I don't remember. I just know that when I bought it, I read the ingredients and it was pretty good. And I just want to show you guys that I'm doing this because I did a face mask in the morning. So I feel like my skin's pretty hydrated. Obviously, I'm removing all the residue from that. But that is because I have a feeling that since this has silicones in it, from what I can feel, from what I think, I put it on the back of my hand. If you add a silicone stuff on top of a moisturizer or something, it will most likely peel up and ball a little bit. So I just want to go in with the face cuddle, which is like her in my opinion, it's her skin prep magical situation going on, and it does feel like a face cuddle. It feels so nice. I don't want to add too much because I don't want the foundation to look greasy afterwards. So instead of rubbing it so it doesn't peel up as a lot of products do when you rub them, and then you end up with peelies under your foundation, I'm just gonna tap it in really well. And my face does feel cuddled. It feels moisturized and really healthy. It looks plump and juicy, and that's the look we're going for. I know her foundation, which is the Daydream Cushion. This is in the shade, I have no idea what shade this is. Purpose, I think it's Purpose. So I love her packaging. Her packaging is flawless. It's beautiful. I'm not gonna use this little pad because I am not a fan of this pads. So I'm just gonna use my sponge. And my sponge looks dirty, you guys, but it's clean. I just washed it a few days ago. I just tap it in, and we're gonna go, or at least try to go, for a very soft look today. So my skin is not gonna be perfected. Anyways, about my sponge, it's makeup that just can't be removed from the sponge for some reason, even if I wash it over and over again. And I don't remember where the sponge is from, but I love it, so I keep using it, even though I have a few other sponges. Okay, so far what I'm seeing, oh, let me peel off this little thing, a little ASMR. That wasn't very nice. I want to see how this foundation looks. I'm really interested in paying more attention on how this foundation looks compared to the last time that I did a video. Just because if I really like it, then this will go in my makeup bag. Whatever I have, I switch around what I have in my makeup bag, but whatever I have in my makeup bag is usually products that I really, really like. That I know they go well together and that I won't have an issue mixing them up, because you guys know sometimes I try a new brand and the products don't work well together. Like that just happened to me with Makeup Revolution, which I did a review yesterday. And you guys, do not invest your money on Makeup Revolution. I have more Makeup Revolution makeup to do a second review. Hopefully that will go better. But honestly, it looked good. The packaging looked good. I was like, wow, this is a nice affordable brand that is doing like good things for people who are just on a tighter budget and they want to get like a little bit of a dupe of some brands, which there's a controversy on like duping certain like other brands and stuff. But I feel like as long as you're not just like literally duping the product. Like, it's okay, just so that more people can have reach to it, like so more people can try special products and stuff. But honestly, I'm very picky with makeup, so that could be me. So yesterday when I finished my review, I went to the kitchen and went to the girls who work here at my house, and I was like, do you guys want this makeup, this eyeshadow palette? It's not that the eyeshadow palette is terrible, but I just don't see myself using it because I like to go with products all the time that are so easy to use, that just work very well. And I mean, that's kind of my issue because I just buy so much makeup. So I'm quite picky about the makeup that I decide to keep. I still have a bunch of, I'm talking a lot. This is looking really, really good. Like, it's definitely not full coverage, but I'm not even gonna add a concealer because I don't even think she has a concealer. But it's looking very, very nice. It's looking like a very clean face of makeup. Oh, I have a hair right there. It's looking really, really nice. I am liking it. Yes, yes, yes. I love it when I like a product because then this comes with an extra little pack of foundation. So you just remove this somehow. I don't know how, but you remove this, add the little one, the other one, and then it's like getting two foundations in one. Because I do know that this cushion foundations usually don't have a lot of product in them, because you couldn't add like 2 fluid ounces of product in one of these things because it would just be spilling out everywhere. So anyways, the foundation is a yes for me, you guys. I am super picky, so if I'm telling you guys that it's a good product, you will most likely like the product. I'm cleaning my lips. I hate having foundation on my lips. And I'm gonna prep my lips with this Everglass Lip Dew. It says, escape into a dream with Everglass Lip Dew, a nourishing oil-infused gloss that reflects with a glass-like shine and a hint of color. Enjoy the luxurious comfort of a balm that feels sensually dreamy with Everglass. All right, let's see. This is in the shade T. I haven't tried these. Oh, the packaging is beautiful. I'm never disappointed with Cosmetics products, to be honest. Like, I love the packaging. I think it's a beautiful brand. I know there's been a lot of controversy with Michelle Phan being like in a cult or something, but to be honest, I'm no one to judge people on what they believe in, what they decide to do with their life. It's none of my business. So to each their own. And I love her makeup. I think her videos are very soothing. This is the So Soft Multi-Face Play Bronze and Sculpt. It says, a modern lightweight formula enriched with squalane and vitamin E. I love skincare in my makeup. This creamy and soft texture blends effortlessly, giving you phrase dimension with a skin-like finish. And swipe this creamy formula on your face and blend with fingertips or sponge or brush. The thing is, I have the powder one as well, so I think I'm gonna be using both unless it's too much. And then with the leftover makeup that I have, I might be able to do a third review on Cosmetics. This looks like their So Soft blushes. All right, let's see how pigmented this is. You have to be really careful with this kind of products because sometimes, like the Makeup Revolution one that I tried yesterday, it was a shade medium, and honestly, it looked horrifying. That was not a shade medium in my opinion. And this is blending out really nicely, really, really nicely. I love it. It's so soft. It's just like the name. It's so soft, so easy to blend. A lot of the times a sponge won't be enough and you need like a denser brush to blend the product because otherwise it won't move. But this looks incredible. Oh my God. I'm so happy I'm trying the products because once I open them, I'm able to use them and put them in my makeup bag, because I don't like trying the products before giving you guys a first impressions review. So most of the makeup, or yeah, most of the makeup that I try on camera is brand new to me makeup, because I just love first impression videos. It's kind of like the thing I like to watch. First impressions are really important, but you can also make your makeup work if you try like different ways of making your makeup work, even if it's not the best formula. Like, that doesn't mean you're just gonna throw it away, but easy to use formulas are my favorite. This is the powder Corselet Sculpting Powder Bronzer. Corselet redefines bronzer, the modern essential of complexion. Inspired by the elegance of shaping and sculpting your natural silhouette, this luxurious formula blends shea butter or shea butter and rice powder for a velvety texture with a soft matte finish. Embrace, shape, enhance, slip into corselet. Okay, this sounds great. So I might not even need more bronzer, but I really want to try this. Ooh, I had never seen a black packaging from her brand, and this looks just like the right shade for me to not end up with like a really dark face. I always tap it on the back of my hand just to make sure that I'm not gonna end up with like a really dark spot on my face that is hard to blend. This is blending seamlessly. I love that she's adding skincare to the makeup. To be honest, it's not super important to have skincare in your makeup as long as your makeup is not like filled with alcohols that can be very drying. I forgot to tap it on my hand. The ingredients are not the most important thing if you have a layer of all your skincare underneath. So I usually have quite a few layers of skincare underneath. So the possibility of it absorbing into your skin is probably not gonna happen. And you know, I feel like most people don't go online and check all the ingredients of their makeup, but definitely with your skincare, you do have to check the ingredients always before buying. Watch reviews, you guys. That's what I always do. I'm gonna try to, this is too big. I'm gonna try to do my nose a little bit. Let's see. I always say this, you guys, but when I do my nose on camera, I always end up screwing it up. It's not that I do it wrong on camera, it's just that it looks so different on camera compared to what it looks like in person. See, there's like a little bump right there that has more color. All right. When you're trying to contour your nose, this looks perfect in person. Like, I'm looking at it and it looks amazing in person. It's just, my lighting is horrible, as I always say, and I'm sorry for repeating that 1,000 times, but I just can't wait to get better lighting. And I haven't been able to find good lighting here in Mexico. Like, I went to so many stores, and the best thing that I could find was this little rings, tiny rings that I have. And obviously the better your, I'm just gonna go in with the little rest of the foundation that's in it just to like even out any little lines. But this looks really good in person, honestly. Like, this powder is amazing. I am loving this. The So Soft Sculpt Bronzer, amazing. So far I am ecstatic. I am really happy. So now for blush. I have more blushes, but these are the ones that I just got. So this is the Color Drop Serum Blush. It says makeup meets skincare. Sorry if my English is a little bad sometimes, you guys. The thing is, like, I'm not from the US, and I can do an American accent, but it's not like my natural way of speaking. So I have to kind of like fake it. So I'm like, whatever, I have an accent. I'm from Mexico, my family's from Spain. So I'm definitely not American from anywhere at all. Like, I have no American genes in me that I know of. So I've lived in the US for a long time, and I still have an accent, and I don't mind it anymore. I used to be like, I used to try to speak like an American, and like I can do it, but it's just unnatural to me, and like I just want to embrace my accent, and that's okay. Whoever likes it, good for them. Whoever doesn't, good for them. Anyways, this color drops say makeup meets skincare with this luxurious serum that amplifies your natural radiance with a forever youthful dewy finish. Containing nourishing evening primrose oil and ceramides, the color drops shade can be worn alone or mixed together for colors that are uniquely yours. I love mixing my blushes, and I also have this Heaven's Glow Radiant Blush. I don't know if this is boring that I'm reading the back of the products, but I love reading the description of the product, so I'm reading it to you guys. This says, a soft, warm baby pink. Oh, this one was the one that I wanted. Yes, the super baby pink blush. A soft, warm baby pink dances with gold shimmers to create a luxurious powder that imparts radiance and luminosity for multi-dimensional and seamless color. Heaven's Glow Cherub is the shade. Yes, is formulated with an innovative blend of finely milled pink and gold pearly pigments for a delicate baked blush that layers beautifully for a warm, diffused glow. So, I also have, no, this is the bronze. This is the lip tune, never mind. Oh, there's two other So Soft blushes that say a soft blendable cream blush stick ranging from soft neutrals to rich vibrant hues infused with squalene and vitamin E for a creamy and luxurious texture that applies seamlessly, creating a youthful and healthy complexion with a velvety skin-like finish. So I do think I'm gonna have to do another review on Cosmetics because I cannot apply this 4 blushes on my face even though I love layering them. Let's try this serum blush. All right, let's see how pigmented this is. And I really want to try the Cherub because I know she loves it, and it gives you that like baby pink color. Oh, this looks really dark. So I'm just gonna add the tiniest little bit of this because I don't want this to overpower the rest of the blush, but look at it, it's blending seamlessly. I'm just gonna smile and use this more on the top of my cheek. I want to add the Cherub blush more on this area and go a little bit up on my eye. So this looks a lot darker in the container, and I am loving the shade. I feel like it looks gorgeous, so easy to blend. So I'm excited because I'm gonna be able to mix blushes. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna go with the So Soft blush in the shade Baby because this one is probably lighter than the other one. This kind of looks like what I would imagine the Cherub looks like. So I'm just gonna add a tiny bit on my forehead. I should have added the first shade on my forehead because that's more of what you would naturally get if you were tanning, you know, like a little bit more of a reddish, burny undertone. This is a little more pinky, baby pink, but it will work. This spread so easily and so nicely. I actually think I can use a sponge. Yes, I can use a sponge. You guys, I am loving this product. I don't care what people think about Michelle Phan, but I think she's done a great job. Instead of just adding more noise to the beauty industry, she has created formulas that are just different and perfected. And I just love her makeup. Even though I've only tried it like barely, I'm gonna be using this babies a lot. So I already read the description of Cherub. It's gonna be a blushy day today, but I always end up with a blushy day. This is beautiful. The packaging is perfect. Actually, one of my blushes just broke without me dropping it or anything. It was one of these big blushes and it broke into like pieces. And I emailed them and they were like, oh, there's nothing we can do about it, which I kind of thought was a little bit of a bad, this is a beautiful color. A little bit of a bad response because I told them I'm like a really good client. I've bought a bunch of makeup from them and that I wasn't lying that I didn't drop it. But you know, I also understand that if people break their blushes, they can't just be like replacing every blush that gets broken because they would just be spending a ton of money on people who drop their blushes. So I kind of understand why they couldn't replace it, but I was kind of upset that it just broke without me like touching it. It was in my drawer and I just opened it and it was broken into little pieces. I have no idea why. So far, I am loving the combination of these blushes. I feel like they all work very well together. I'm gonna blush my eyes a tiny bit. You guys know I love taking bronzer and blush to my eyes. Oh, I'm loving this, you guys. Definitely a brand that I would say it's worth trying for sure, for sure. I'm putting everything back in the packaging. Sorry, you guys. I'm a little like OCD with certain things. I just don't want to have like a messy table. So soft blush, it's this one, all right. I was gonna do a ColourPop review today. I'm gonna do my brows before I'm gonna do the highlighter first. Let's see. So for highlighter, I have the Moonbeam Cushion highlighter. And is that it? I thought I had more. No, I only have one, which is kind of a good thing. So I don't have to worry about mixing highlighters, but I was almost sure I had bought 2 highlighters. So anyways, we're gonna use this one, which says, capture the magic and luminosity of moonbeams. This ultra sheer multi-chromatic cushion highlighter is formulated with niacinamide, sacha inchi oil, hyaluronic acid, squalene, and vitamin E to help hydrate and refine skin while providing a radiant, illuminating glow. Oh, I forgot to open this. I always try to open like the little stickers before I do the videos just so that I don't take forever on camera. I'm looking quite blushy, if I might say so myself. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of the foundation to the lower area of my cheeks just so that there's a bit of a separation from the blush. I like doing this a lot because I feel like it sculpts your face. And then I'll just go in with all of it over here. But if you guys can tell, it's a little bit like just giving it a little bit more light right here. This shade might not be light enough, but giving it a little bit more light underneath kind of sculpts your face. And I'm gonna go in on this area and also this area that tends to like get a little red for some reason. Okay, and forehead. Just a tiny bit because I don't want to get rid of the blush that I just added. All right, a little bit on the nose. Okay, looking good. Looking good. Yes. I am so excited about this highlighter because I am a highlighter freak. I love highlighters. So let's see. But I love like dewy highlighters that are not chunky with glitter. That's a matter of taste, you know. Some people love the chunky glitter. Oh, this packaging is adorable. It's adorable. I freaking love this packaging. And you just like push it right here. It opens up. It has a little spongy sponge. I'm gonna try this little, no. I'm gonna go in straight with my, oh, and then there's like this little sticker that says, be the light, remove protective film before using. Well, obviously. Oh God, I didn't know this was gonna have this and I don't want you guys to be waiting forever. I'm gonna swatch this. It looks a little dark, but once you put it on your finger, it doesn't look dark. This is like the perfect shade for me. I don't like it when the highlighters are either too golden or too white because I feel like it just gives me like that stripe and removes my my blush. But this, oh, you guys, I love this. I feel like this doesn't accentuate texture, which is usually my issue with highlighters. Like some highlighters can really make your skin look a lot worse than it actually is. Like if you watch my video from yesterday, my skin looked like I had the biggest pores. Nothing wrong with pores, we all have them. We don't have to get rid of them. But if we can like make them look a little better, why not? This is like a very subtle but very beautiful highlighter. I love it. I feel like this is gonna be one of my faves. It's so easy to blend. It's gorgeous. Let's add it on the nose and see how that goes. I'm gonna take the little tip and let me see, let me use this mirror. All right. Ooh, looks nice. A little bit on the lips. Oh, the Cupid's bow. I like this highlighter. And let's do the other side of my cheek. And I might add a little bit of blush because always the highlighter will like make the blush a little bit more subtle. So I like to add more blush after I'm done with the highlighter. I just feel like it like rounds up the look. But I am loving the way this highlighter looks on my nose. A little bit on the chin, a little bit on this areas. I'm loving this, you guys. Oh, this might just be one of my favorite brands from now on. Like, I haven't tried a product from her that I'm like, meh. You know, like every product that I've tried, I'm like, wow, she really worked on this formula to get it perfect. And you might disagree with me, but that's my opinion. And really, like, all her products are flawless, in my opinion. And that's just, she said something about like how a lot of brands launch the product when it's like 70% fine to launch, and how she doesn't do that. I'm gonna add a little bit more cherub, which is like the baby delicious baby pink. And she said how she doesn't launch her products until they're 90% perfect, because you cannot get perfection, that is impossible. But until they're 90% perfect, that she's like completely happy with the product. And I find that to be really just like she's doing something right, you know. A little bit on the nose because I got rid of it with the highlighter. You guys, you might think I'm exaggerated with my blush, and I am, but I just love the way that blush makes my face look so healthy. I don't know. I was gonna do a ColourPop review. Did I just say that already? Well, I don't know. I don't know if I already told you guys, but today I took everything out from ColourPop. I was gonna do a ColourPop review, and then I realized that I was missing a whole order of stuff that I didn't have from ColourPop that I need for my review of a full face, you know, like the brows products, the brows, the mascara and all of that. So I had to put everything back away, and I was gonna get a little personal in that video and tell you guys a little bit about my story, which I don't know who's interested in my story, but I have a little bit of a wild story. We all have our own things, you know, but it's been good that I open up here on YouTube with a lot of people who have no idea who I am, and for me to just not be like embarrassed about my story, you know, like my whole story with like suffering from an eating disorder when I was younger, which is nothing new, you know. A lot of people suffer from eating disorders, but then I jumped from that to drinking way too much and basically turned into an alcoholic. And I was gonna get personal about that on that other video, and then I'm like, I don't know if people wanna hear those like sad stories, but I don't find it. This is in the shade, oh god, what shade is this? It doesn't say it on the little thing, but I probably got taupe. There's soft taupe and dark taupe, and this is probably the light taupe. And I'm not sure how much people want to hear about other people's stories, but I wish you guys would let me know and be like, yeah, that's cool, like tell me about your story, just so that you guys can get to know me a little better. And I would love it if you shared some of your stories as well in the comments, or if you like want to do it like on DM, if you like feel like there's like a connection or you relate to my story. I will leave down below my Instagram, which is a disaster, you guys. I ended up going with this company that was supposed to get you organic followers, and all they did was follow a bunch of people, and I didn't grow. They just followed a bunch of people, I guess in hopes that they would follow me back. So I haven't been posting. I was doing reels a little while ago, and I haven't been posting. I have so many messages that I haven't read. I don't know from who. I just know I have them. But if you DM me, I'll probably, if you write like on my YouTube channel, like, hey, I DM'd you, like, I will assure you that I will go on my DMs and respond to you. If it's like a private story that you don't want to share with the world on a post on YouTube. But I just want you guys to feel comfortable in this on my channel, and to feel like you can be yourselves. You can write whatever you want, whatever you feel. If you like my content, if you don't like it, if you have suggestions, like, I'm open to all of that. I always go above my eye with my brow because that elongates the eye. Never stop your brow right here unless you like it, because that will just shorten the way your eye looks. I don't know if you can tell. You know, if you go above with the brow, it will give you like a more lifted look. I just feel like it looks a lot better, even though that is the end of my brow, but I just have less hair right there, so I like to add more volume to that area. And this is a good eyebrow pencil. It's very, very light and soft, so you're able, if you're a newbie, you're able to really, really like press down and play with it without getting like those Sharpie eyebrows. I think this is a good pencil for beginners, definitely. And the shade is just perfect. Oh, I'm getting a call. I was sure I put my phone on what is it called, on airplane mode, but what the hell, can you get calls on airplane mode? I don't know, because I did that just before I started filming, exactly for this thing, so that I wouldn't get calls. I am screwing up my brow. I said this is for beginners, and here is the beginner that is not being able to do the brow. There we go. As you guys can tell, I'm picky about my brows too. I don't usually just go like, that's it. Unless I'm like at home. When I'm at home, unless I'm filming, I usually don't do a lot of makeup. I will just add like my tinted sunscreen or a regular sunscreen, add a little bit of like a gloss, and do my brows, curl my lashes, and that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna go in with one of my favorite eyebrow little brushes. Where's the tip of this thing? Oh god, whatever, I'll look for it later. Oh, here it is. This little guy, I have 3 or 4 of these. This is a micro fluff sculpting brow cream, and it is so good, you guys. It is so good because look at how tiny this is, and it's a little bent, and it just works so easily on your brows. It gives you some volume. I usually don't go for tinted brow stuff to fix my brows, but this one, see, if you compare them, like, it actually gives you volume to the brow, and I love that. I love having like that look of like more volume and not just the pencil. This is a great. When I first tried it, I was like, oh, I need to order more of these. It's really good. The pencil is so thin, so you don't get it all over your eyebrow where you don't want it to go. Because sometimes you get this ginormous brushes that I'm like, that is just gonna end up on top of my brow everywhere. I mean, even with these little ones, you can end up with a little bit of brow product like above your brow, but you just clean it up. But some brushes are just exaggeratedly large, and I hate that. Anyways, so brows are done. I like this. I still haven't tried the ones that I'm excited about, which are the lip products. I have these two lip cushions. What's wrong with me when I say cushions? This is in the shade Mona Lisa, and it just feels like such a soft lip product. Like, it feels very hydrating. This I've also only tried once, and this is in the shade Faded Clementine, which would go great with the eyeshadow that I'm trying for the first time today. But I'm not using this one because I'm gonna try the Velvet Cremes. Oh, and this is definitely way too orange for me. Like, I'm gonna show you guys what this would look like on your lips, because this is definitely not my kind of color. So yeah, oh, it looks cute on the lips. It looks so different than the swatch, you know? It looks cute. I like it. Not bad. But I just can't wait to try those. So what are these? The So Soft Blush, okay. So I guess right now we're gonna go in with the eyes. I have like 4 palettes, and this is the Divine Skies that I haven't tried yet, in the shade Faded Clementine, if I'm not incorrect. Faded Clementine, yes, Faded Clementine. I'm not sure. Ooh, this is a lot darker than I expected. I was gonna go with a super soft eye look, because I said I was gonna go with a diffused eye look. So I'm just gonna go in very lightly so that we get like a very natural looking eye. Watch me just go wild and not do a natural eye at all. I'm gonna start with this little orange shade. I have tried, I think, 2 of her palettes, and they are gorgeous, you guys. All the colors work perfectly together. They blend so easily. I feel like she killed it with her eyeshadow formulas. Like, honestly, if I knew her, I would be so proud of her. I'm proud of her, and I don't even know her, because she has done wonders with her brand. Like, I feel like it's maybe underrated because I don't see a lot of reviews on Cosmetics, but there's not one bad product that I've tried that I'm like, no, I don't like this. Not one. So that's hard to do, you know? Most brands have like their best product, and I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the pink. These are dark, but they don't look as dark on the eyes, which is good, because I wanted to go for an easy, soft look. All right. Yeah, this is definitely darkening up the look. Oh, sorry guys, I feel like I was all the way here and I didn't even notice. But this is a beautiful pink shade. It's very nuanced. I feel like I haven't seen this kind of shade before. It's like, maybe you guys see it like as a very normal shade on camera, but it's actually a very nuanced shade. It's gorgeous. I thought this palette was not gonna be for me. I saw it online and I thought it was gonna be great. But once I opened it, I was like, uh-oh, we might be in trouble. But it's actually working perfectly fine. I wanna use as most colors as I can, without going too wild, just so that you guys can see what kind of color, what kind of eye you can create with this. It's cute. It is cute. I like it. I went way too high for a soft diffused look. Like if you want like a soft diffused look, you usually don't go so high. But for some reason, I always end up going too high, which doesn't bother me. I do it because I like it. But then like maybe I'm gonna add a little bit of this orangey. I don't know if I should add, let's see, let's swatch the three shimmery shades. All right, this, whoa, that's dark, this and this. So none of this are gonna work as a highlighter for my brow bone. They're all way too dark. So forget about the diffused easy look. I think I'm gonna go in with this one, and that's gonna darken up the look. Or maybe I should try the orange because it's more out of my comfort zone. But I do wanna go in with the Moonbeam Cushion highlighter and put a little bit on my brow bone so that you can tell a difference between the end of the shade and the brow bone. So let's see. I'm just pushing my brush in here and let's see how this goes. I love that all her products have a mirror. It's so great to have a mirror so you can do your makeup in the car. Okay, I feel like this is making it look like there is more space between my shadow on the brow. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. There's always ways to fix your makeup, you guys. If you're like, oh, I'm not liking this too much, you can fix it most of the time. If the products are good, you can definitely fix it. I like how it's blending in with a shadow, so it just looks like the same shadow, but just like a glowy pink shadow. I might actually add this to my inner corners. Not might actually, I'm going to add this to my inner corners because that palette, the shades are way too bright for inner corner highlights. And I am an inner corner highlight girl, always have been. I like to go in a little bit sometimes just to like blend it in with the rest of the color. And I am liking this look. So I don't know where it all started, that they were like, oh, Michelle Phan is in a cult, and like all these haters just like talking about her life, and like we don't know what goes on with her life, you know. I'm not defending her or anything. Well, I'm just giving my opinion. It's not like, oh, since I like her makeup, I think she's perfect. Like, we're all humans. But like, I don't think people should have a say on what you believe in and what you decide to do with your life. Like, it's your life, it's your problem, and people shouldn't care too much. And if you don't want to support her makeup brand because she's in a cult, whatever she's in, I think she's a good person. She strikes me as a good person, and that's all that matters to me. That's what happened to me with my palette from Jeffree Star. I only have a concealer and a palette from Jeffree Star. The other few products that I bought, I give them away. I didn't give away the palette because I wanted to do a review for you guys, which I already did. So I'm probably gonna give away the palette, even though it is very good. So I might not, I might just keep it. But the thing is, like, I am not a fan of Jeffree Star. I'm just gonna say it. And it's not like I hate him. I don't hate anyone. But I am not a fan of the wildness, drama. Like, I feel like there's always drama when it comes to him. And I don't think he's a very well-rounded person. But then again, see, I'm judging him. And I shouldn't because I don't know him personally. But I have seen him do like pretty nasty stuff, or say like just criticizing people a lot. And I like to support brands that are aligned with my morals and values. I mean, not every brand that I support and I buy from, I know their story and stuff, you know. Like I've been buying a bunch of see, this is not the diffused look that we were going for, but I feel like it's looking beautiful. I'm just gonna diffuse this area just to like take it out all the way to my brow, the end of my brow. I like to extend it a little more. I feel like when you extend your shadow, it also elongates your eyes. I don't know what to wear on my lower lids, but I think I'm gonna go in with this little purple shade. That might be a little risky, but let's see. I don't have a brush for that. Oh God. I don't have a brush for that, so I'm just gonna press this one. I hope I don't ruin the look with this. Okay, let me concentrate. Yeah, I feel like all the colors work perfectly together. Like when I saw it, I was like, oh, this is an interesting shade range. But once you start playing with them, all the colors work perfectly together. I feel like she has a really good sense of color and just, I'm in love with her makeup, you guys. From now on, that I already opened it, I'm gonna be using her makeup a lot more. Like, it's going in my makeup bag. I'm applying a little bit of what I applied under the eyelid on top, just because I like to kind of make them match a little bit. So anyways, most of my face is done, but I'm gonna do my eyeshadow, what is this thing called? My mascara. And this mascara says, utilizing tubing and fiber technology, this volume building lash extending long wearing mascara encapsulates lashes in rich black pigment and doesn't flake, smudge, or run. This lightweight formula is sure to be your everyday pick-me-up, leaving lashes feeling soft and flexible, while pro-vitamin B, hyaluronic acid, rice extract, and subaki help nourish and condition. This is a tubing mascara, and I'm so excited because you guys know, if you've been watching me, that I love tubing mascaras, and I was so excited to try this, but I was like, nope, I'm gonna have to wait until I do this on camera, and I hope this doesn't disappoint. I'm not expecting this to disappoint because I feel like she has a similar taste in lashes than I do. Like, yes, when I go out at night, I can get away with getting a little bit chunkier with my lashes, but during the day, I just like them to be fluttery and soft and just, this is a nice applicator. It's not too big. I hope it's not too spiky. It does feel spiky, but let's see. As long as it doesn't poke the crap out of my eye, I am happy. All right. Can't tell I like it or not until the end, but right now it's applying really beautifully. I don't feel like it's leaving chunks of product on the lashes. I hate getting it on my top. Well, you have to wait until it dries out, but this one is a tubing mascara, so it might come off easier. But I don't know if you guys can see my lashes well, but I feel like they look really nice and separated, but still gives you volume and length. And it's not spiking my eye. I don't know how she did it, but most of this mascaras that are spiky spike the crap out of my eyes and makes them water, and then it ruins your eye look. And this is not spiking, like, it's not making my eyes cry. I hope you can see how beautiful it looks. I got a little bit on the top. Whoa, I'll try to remove that in a little bit. Let's see. With a spoolie, you always use your spool. I'm gonna wait for it to dry, do the other side, and then I'll remove it with a spoolie. But you guys, loving this mascara. I love tubing mascaras. I feel like they never ever smudge, unless you get a bad one, but I haven't tried one that I hate. I've tried, I'm forgetting the names right now, but the Thrive one is one of my favorite ones. And the Calibre is also good, but that's like a very different brush. That's one of those fluffy brushes. Some people really like this kind of brushes, the silicone ones, and I don't mind if it's silicone or a fluffy brush as long as it performs well. You know, as long as it's easy to use, as long as it's just not leaving a chunk of mascara on my eyes. I have this like little hole in between my lashes that they just separate to different sides and it drives me crazy. Like I can't get them to like stay together unless I'm like doing this for a while, and I'm not gonna do that to you guys. So I'm just gonna leave them as they are. But this mascara is gorgeous. I'm gonna add a little bit to the lower lashes. I usually don't add lower lash mascara, but when I'm doing videos, for some reason, I feel like adding some. And right now I'm kind of into it. So yes, lower lash mascara. I hate the faces that I do when I'm applying mascara. They're so embarrassing. I feel like we all have our own face when we're applying mascara. You know, you go like something weird, like always. Like why? I don't understand why that happens with mascara. So on to la pièce de résistance, which is the the soft spoken velvet lip cream and the volumizing lip glosses that I'm putting at the end. So we're gonna get rid of this situation on my arms so that I can swatch everything for you guys. I'm removing this from my lips so that I can show you the lip velvet cream. This velvet cream is supposed to be like this magical velvet lipstick that will not dry out your lips. It says envelop your lips in tender comfort. Our sumptuous matte lip cream delivers plush softness in a lightweight whipped texture, leaving a velvety finish as soft as a cloud. And that just sounds great to me. I saw her video talking about these and I was like, count me in, I need them. So I'm gonna swatch them for you guys and then I'll choose what color I'm adding to my lips. The packaging is heavy, the way that I like them. It's gorgeous, it looks clean. So this is a shade Soft Spoken. Ooh, I know I like the shade when I saw it online. That's the shade Soft Spoken. I feel like this shade will fit so many people, like so many people. It's just the perfect shade. It's not some shades like make your teeth look a little yellow if they're too warm. This is just like the perfect in-between shade. This is the shade Soft Spoken again. I got two Soft Spoken. No. Oh no, I grabbed, what? The boxes say something different. Oh no, yes, sorry. The lip gloss is, the thing is called Soft Spoken. So this was Petal and this is Intuition. I'm sorry guys, what is wrong with me? So let's go with Intuition. Intuition is a little darker, which I also find that this will suit like light colored skin, also darker tones. Like, oh, she just hits it right there with her shades and everything. I'm impressed by her makeup, you guys. And for me to be impressed by a whole brand, like not just a few products, is hard. This is in the shade Tender, which sounds so nice. Tender for you guys. Oh, Tender is very similar to the last one. That's Tender. It's a little warmer. But I feel like this colors, all these three colors would fit anyone. And the last one is called Whisper. She has all this nice, like, relaxing colors, names. Let's try Whisper. Whisper is really, really cute. This reminds me of the Cherub blush. So I think I'm gonna go in with this last one with Whisper, and I might mix it with something else. I wanna see how magical it is, if it's as good as she talked about it. Like, For me, when it comes to a velvet lip cream, all I want is for it, like, it's not even about how long it will last. If it does, that's great. But to me, it's more about my lips not looking cracked and dry. And I feel like you could reapply this so easily, like even at the table. Like if you know your lips, you'll just go like this at the table and like, this looks incredible. Obviously my lips don't look glossy because that's not the look that we're going for with this kind of product. But I'm gonna go in with a little darker one just to darken up my lips a little bit. I don't know which one I'm grabbing. No, this is the one that's a little too orange. I'm gonna go in with this one. I'm gonna darken up my lips a tiny bit. I also like that pout that is like darker in the center and just diffused out. That's like a very Asian look. I'm not like generalizing, but that's what I see when I buy Asian makeup, and it's like, it's a little darker in the middle. I think I kind of messed it up. But the mix of these two shades gives me a really beautiful shade. You don't need to buy two. I feel like the second one that I used, which I think was Petal, that will fit everyone, because the first one that I used, which was the lightest one, I don't think that will fit a lot of people. And I don't feel like this is drying. I don't even think this dries down completely. Why is my brow acting out? Let's add a little bit to the brow. Yeah, I need to get the darker shade on this because this is a soft taupe and I want to have both colors so that I can create more dimension on my brows. And yeah, that's why. All right, oh God, I just like destroyed the tip. So this doesn't feel like it's gonna dry out completely. And I'm gonna add one of the glosses. These are the two true glosses. This is Ash Rose. That sounds beautiful because I love ashy roses. I think I'm gonna have to rip this. No, let's go on the other side because I don't want to destroy the packaging. I mean, I don't really need the packaging anymore because I wanted to show you. I like showing you guys the products with the packaging just because it's like the whole experience of opening up the product and just like, I don't know, I just think it's fun to just like look at the whole thing. This is Ash Rose, this is Aurora Pink, and I'm gonna swatch it for you guys. Oh, this is like a velvety lip gloss. That's Ash Pink, as you could have guessed. It looks like an Ash Pink. And this is Aurora. Ooh, way more pink. So I think I'm gonna go with Aurora, since my eyes are quite pink. And I think I might overline my lips a little bit with a gloss. This is not like your usual gloss. This gloss feels like, let me read the description. Gel-based gloss with a lacquer-like shine, plumps and drenches lips in high-impact color. It's not your typical gloss, for sure it's not. It feels almost like the velvet lip products, and I'm liking it too. I am liking everything, you guys. This is a full face. Oh God, I made such a huge mess that I need to pick up right now. But anyway, you guys, this is the finished look using M Cosmetics. I hope you guys like it. And I definitely recommend this brand. Every single product from the brand looks incredible. I feel like it will suit everyone. I hope the shade ranges for the foundation are good. I'm not so sure about that. Honestly, I didn't really check. I don't remember. But this is what the makeup looks like. It looks better in person than on camera, in my opinion. Let me remove that little thing. And What do you guys think? Do you like it? I love it. I am so happy with this makeup, and thank you guys for being here. This video was a long video as always because I try to be quick, but I just can't stop talking and I want to show you guys everything like in depth, and I'm gonna shut up right now. And thank you again for subscribing. Every like, every comment, every subscriber means so much to me. That means I can keep investing my money in this because obviously I'm not sponsored. I'm spending all my money on buying makeup so that I can review it for you guys, and there's a lot more coming, so much more coming. I'm trying to film almost every day, so hopefully I don't run out of brands that I can review, but I still have some left that I already bought, like every product to do a full face. So I hope you guys subscribe so you can see what's coming up, and if you have any comments, any suggestions, you can write them down there. And I hope everyone is doing really well. And that's it. I'll probably see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye.